All right, today we're doing Flo Jo. This is a fun little trail. It is just outside Florence, Arizona. It's near Box Canyon, it's near Elvis Trail, some of these other really popular trails in the area, but this is one of the easier ones. On Trails Off-Road, it's a scout trail, and they mark it as orange, which is typically a 3 or 4 on the difficulty scale, but I'm going to give it closer to like a 2 or 3. Now, we follow the trail from Sandman Trail, if you're following the app, and then right at this little junction, you can see the highlighted area. This is Flo Jo. We take it from the Sandman Trail and just start heading west. And this connects to a bunch of different trails. It's kind of like a choose your own adventure. The cool thing is once you're on this trail, everything's about the same difficulty. And guys, this is trail vlog 18 on the road to 500 vlogs. So the terrain you are seeing now is pretty much what it looks like the entire trail. You know, it's your rocky desert landscape, a little bit of hills up and down, but nothing too crazy, and it's pretty consistent for the entire trip. Not very far into this trail, but I'm already thinking it's a really good beginner trail, but not like your first trail you're gonna do. So not an absolute beginner trail. You know, you're gonna wanna do something flat first, something a little easier to just kind of get used to your vehicle, but after you've done a handful of like green trails, come out here. This one is a little bit tighter. There's some hill climbs, there's some rocky portions. Pretty fun so far, honestly, but not something you would do as an absolute beginner. I mean, you absolutely could do it, but I could see you being slightly nervous. So start out with something else and then come to here, because this is really good so far. I'm liking it. I like being surrounded by the saguaros everywhere. That's what's cool about this Florence area. There's just so many saguaros and cactus, natural desert landscape. It's awesome. This is a hill that's got a little off camber to it, a little rocky, climbing. Again, nothing tough. You air down a slight amount. You put it in 4 high, you're fine. You could honestly probably do this entire trail in 2-wheel, but I don't like to make my vehicle work that hard. So I'm on the Trails Off-Road app. That's what I primarily use, and this is called Flo Jo, according to that. Now, my cousin Chuck, he has on X, and he's saying it's called Roller Coaster. I don't know which is which. I don't even know where these apps get the names. Like, does the people who make the app just make up the name and go with it? I'd be curious. If you guys know how these trails get their names, let me know. One thing that's really cool that I wanted to mention is I actually recently just became an affiliate with Trails Off-Road, and if you use promo code TRUEOFFROAD, you're going to get 25% off your subscription. So that's pretty cool. This is an app I used well before any sort of affiliate program. I truly love it. I mean, as you can see, this trail is pretty much the same the whole way. There's maybe a couple hills, but for the most part, it's just like this. And honestly, it's why I think it's a great beginner trail, because there's nothing unexpected that you're going to see around a corner. Once you start the trail, it's essentially what you're going to get. So this hill right here is probably about as hard as the trail gets. There's a couple other hills. If you're going this would definitely be a little bit harder if you're going up, but overall, you know, it's not hard at all. I think if you are an absolute beginner though, it could be slightly difficult. No judgment at all. Like, I know everyone has to start somewhere, but if you feel like you can do this hill, you can probably do the entire trail. So this is the last hill climb and you're done with the trail. This is probably one of the hardest hill climbs on Flo Jo, but again, nothing too bad. I think you'll be okay. Now once you get to this big intersection, there's trails in all directions. This is when Flo Jo ends. And you can choose your own adventure from there, but everything connecting to this is going to be similar or easier difficulty. That was Flo Jo, or roller coaster. We'll have to figure out what the actual name is. But thank you guys so much for watching. And it was a lot of fun. It was quick. Didn't take us very long. Let me know what you guys think if you've done this, if you plan on doing it, what vehicle you're running on this trail, and how you did. Subscribe, like. We got a lot more of these coming. Thanks.